Someone just pranked Meghan Markle hard, and King Charles is selling out of jam. I don't think Meghan Markle's liking today. Welcome to Popcorn Palace. I am Andy Signor. It's yet another Taylor Swift day, Steph. 2 albums! Oh, I've been so busy catching up, but we have some important royal news. I've paused the album listening party because, Steph, oh my gosh, Meghan's not having a good day. Is it safe to say it?
I wonder when Megsy actually has a good day, really.
I don't wish her harm. I really don't, but she's really asked for it. And my goodness, her attitude is not helping matters. And she decided to launch this jam business, Steph, right? And I forgot to even bring it up in my last video. King Charles makes a damn jam. So she's now impending on King Charles's jam sales, he's suffering from cancer, all this stuff. But thank goodness the people stood up and they said, no, Meghan, you will not beat King Charles or his jam. And so while she's launched her American Orchard nonsense flamingo state jars for they're suspecting could be $200 to $300 for this stupid bottle of jam that doesn't even have the label staking on. While all that's happening, Steph, the people went out and look what they did. They bought, oh, there it is. You bought the jam. It's now sold out everywhere. Bravo. What do you think of that?
Oh, it's like one of the biggest trolls against Megsy. Buy the King's jam instead of Megsy's jam and get his to sell out without him having to lift a finger. Oh, the biggest cherry on the cake, though, or should we say strawberry on the cake, is that all the proceeds when you do buy anything from Highgrove, from the King, actually goes to charity.
Oh, wait, interesting. So wait, that's great. They go to charity when you buy the King's jam. Where does the profit go when you buy Megsy's jam, Steph?
Into one of Megsy's pockets. Who knows? To Megsy's children, if they exist, who knows?
To fund the Sugar Squad, maybe, who knows? Boozy, more boozy reports. $300 for a jam. How much is King Charles's jam?
So this was about £6-7, which dollars, you're talking about maybe $9-10, something along those lines.
And it's good jam.
Oh, it's very good jam. Oh, hell yeah.
So who the hell's going to spend $300 on some other type of jam? What a scam. She is literally supposed to be like this global humanitarian charitable, and she's going to sell $300 a bottle of jam when you can have ones that are 6 pounds and healthy and good. What? Wow. Meghan, what are you thinking? How does someone go and be the humanitarian, help the world? Imagine, what is she going to start donating cans of $300 jam to Africa? Like, what on earth is this move, Steph? I just can't even, it's so all for profit, right? It's her trying to level herself up at a level above everyone else, which is on her brand, and to figure out a way to make money for doing nothing. So let me overcharge for jams and spoons and whatever God knows she's going to sell. I just imagine you're not surprised at this point.
No, I'm not surprised. I had also reported on my own channel last year with all the rumors at that point that Megsy was going to relaunch her brand on Instagram, that, yeah, she was going to be selling things that were going to be way out of the price range of mere mortals, let's say. There were rumors that she was going to sell candles that are like £70-80 a pop, which is about what, $100-120 each. And like yoga freaking leggings for like £140, things like that. So her overcharging, as far as I'm concerned, on a jar of strawberry jam, I'm not surprised at all. I'm also not surprised because Megsy is, I suspect, very desperate for cash at the moment. They lost the Spotify deal. What did she replace it with? This Lemonade Who situation? I mean, Spotify gave them was going to give them 20 million. They lost that. The Lemonade deal, I bet it's nowhere near the $20 million deal that she had with Spotify. So yeah, the losing deals, any deals that they are replacing, I suspect are not as big as the ones that were previously. They're losing favor in Hollywood. They're not getting any more big bucks deals. So yeah, she has to figure out a way to try and recoup that money back. And as far as I'm concerned, Of course she's going to overcharge on freaking jar of strawberry jam. What the
Well,
hell?
it's also just so stupid that she didn't think to buy the domain and all the domains that would be associated with her brand. Like, girl, what were you thinking? So, of course, someone bravo, whoever this is, if you can prove it, come over to us. Drinks on us, because someone decided to do the ultimate prank, the ultimate little FU shade to it. Yeah, if you go to her website address, which I hate to even promote, but American Riviera Orchard, but you put in .uk instead of .com. This site, look, when you build a brand, Steph, we've done a few now. You build a brand that you can own a domain and all the handles, and obviously this awful name of a brand that she came up with had to have been available, because no one in their right mind would have ever tried to make this a brand before her. It's so hard to spell. Riviera, what is it? It's too many fancy words strung together. It's too long. Anyway, someone was like, oh, she didn't grab the UK. So .uk, if you go there, you'll get this: forgiveness, permission, please donate to Trussell Trust. And you go, what is this? Donate to Trussell Trust. And yes, someone's now rallying money for a food bank out in the UK. All right, look at that. At time of taping, almost over £10,000 with the message, this is not Meghan, but hopefully Meghan wouldn't mind. Thoughts with Catherine, Princess of Wales, and His Majesty the King. And so this is just a giving page for the Trussell Trust, which gives to food banks. And it seems to be checked out. This is a giving site, right? Like a GoFundMe here, with a verified Trussell Trust, which is a food bank out there. So bravo to this person completely trolling Meghan and her brand and doing something way better, and what Meghan should be doing. You'd think, Steph, right, with all her humanitarian feminism, she'd be creating this orchard to help profit others, right? And I'm still waiting for that sort of reveal where she acknowledges that all the proceeds will go towards deserving charities or organizations, right? That's what they're supposed to be doing. Show up and do good, right? But now it seems to be show up and make a lot of money. Show up and give our influencer friends fancy bottles of jam to make ourselves all look better. Do you think at some point she's going to realize she needs to add a charitable component to this brand? Or do you think she's going to have a hard line of making sure this is always only for profit?
She's going to do it only for profit. There's not going to be a charity element with this at all. She's going to argue that she does enough for charity with the actual foundation, even though it's only an hour a week, guys. But that's that. The other thing as well that I think is really, really fun with this troll is knowing that these jars are allegedly going to be sold for like $250, $300 a pop, right? Whoever created the American Riviera Orchard.uk site and is raising funds for the Trussell Trust, which is a food bank, it's even more of a big troll now, because food banks are for those that are on hard times, that can't afford their whole food shop or any of it whatsoever. So it's there to support families for that. Families that can't afford $250, $300 a pop jam. So yeah, it's kind of, as far as I'm concerned, trolling Megsy even more. And this whole launch has been an absolute disaster from start to finish, really. Later on, I'm going to be going live on my channel and I'm going to go through everything that has gone wrong with Megsy's launch of this strawberry jam, because there's so much more that people don't even know.
In fact, yeah, good plug. She may even be live as you're watching this, guys. So make sure you go follow Steph the Alternate. Subscribe if you haven't already. Here and there, hit that button. Here's how you do it. Hit the bell so you get alerted. Hit all alerts so you actually do get notified. Smash the like on our videos. Leave your comments and go support Steph. Watch the stream. But yeah, very good point, because she's now put herself up as, Archewell, do better, right? We're humanitarians, global icons. Oh, and I also sell $300 bottles of jam. That's such a bad look. It is such a bad look. Like Gwyneth Paltrow, when she made Goop, didn't also go make the charitable thing. She made Goop. And she's like, yeah, I'm Gwyneth Paltrow. I overspend. That's who I am. I'm whatever. I'm that type of person. Meghan really wants to have her cake and eat it too. She wants to be so charitable, but then she really wants to make a lot of profit and be super elitist, which to me goes against everything that, Diana and Harry and everyone were supposed to be trying to make it seem like they weren't going to be elitist royals. they were going to be the better ones, but no, they want to be the royals without actually being royal. They want to do nothing. They want to make money, do nothing. They want to overcharge you for jam. This is a nightmare that she's beginning. I can't see this ending well. It's only going to create backlash. And look, I always think of this. I've actually covered my Stanley logo on my bottle, Steph, because I had one of these Stanley, these Stanley bottles are like all the rage here. People are like mobbing people and running them over to catch exclusive bottles. It's a fine bottle. I was impressed when it was in that car and it didn't burn. And so I've had this for a while, and it's just the one I have. But I had to cover the logo because I didn't want to keep promoting Stanley because it's become such an elitist item. Like, it actually bothers me. It's like having a blue check mark on Twitter. Like, I don't want to seem like I'm some elitist prick who only buys that type of stuff. And I think that's what this brand's going to quickly become. Is it's going to be for the billionaires, but not in a fun way where you're like, ooh, I want to get Prada or I want to get Gucci. This isn't that. This is going to be such a sign of a fake, out of touch socialite that I think she's already biting off the worst imprint she could for this brand. And this launch hasn't helped. Granted, it's a very soft nothing burger launch, but Steph, I hope you will also be buying these products when they do become available for us so we can really taste test and put them to the test. Any final thoughts and what do you think?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I've mentioned on my channel, I'm going to do it so you guys don't have to, right? And really review and find out, if there is quality in what Megzy is trying to shill us or not. Final thoughts on all of this, though, with what we've discussed. Whoever made that website domain and got that, bravo. Bravo! Oh my goodness. I'm just waiting for the likes of freaking Christopher Boozy, right? Or someone from the Sugar Squad to turn around and be like, oh, look at this person. They're trolling Megzy. They can't stand it that a black woman has her own business, this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I'm just waiting for the likes of Christopher Boozy and the Sugar Squad to completely, lose their shiz over all of this.
And then be mad that a food bank just made a lot of money.
Correct. Exactly.
Well, they're not gonna. It's such a brilliant troll that they can't. But you know Meghan's stewing. Because again, you're spot on. Like, putting $500, $300 bottles of jam next to a food bank, which one should Meghan really be helping? Clearly the food bank, and she's not. Case in point. Can't sum it up any better than this troll did. So yeah, bravo to you, Meghan, for going above and beyond to paint yourself as the elitist that you are. That's really going to help all those women and villages and all the people that you claim to show up and do good for. I hope you're going to bring a lot of that expensive jelly and spread it out. My goodness, what an idiotic waste. Well, there it is. Check out Steph live. I'm sure she's live now. We got so much more coming, so much royalty. Tell us what you think. We'll see you on the next one.